Welcome to the world of Chanoyu, a practice which dates back nearly 500 years. In Japanese, the word Chanoyu literally translates to tea's hot water, but the practice and tradition of Chanoyu has a meaning far deeper than our traditional concept of it as a simple ritual or ceremony. My name is Rebecca Cragg, and I'm the founder and president of Camelliateas of Ottawa, a small private school focused on sharing and teaching some of the traditional arts of Japan, including Chanoyu. My journey with tea began in 1998 at a Soto Zen temple in Japan, where I met my first tea master, Mrs. Eiko Kuwayama. For over 15 years, my understanding and practice of Chanoyu has evolved greatly. All my teachers view this practice as a lifelong journey, from taking tea lessons, attending tea gatherings both in Canada and Japan, attending master classes to deepen my understanding, going to private and public tea gatherings, building 5 tea rooms here at Camellia House in Ottawa, and of course shopping for the great number of utensils needed both for hosting seasonal gatherings and teaching. It is indeed a long process and a pleasurable process of study to master the art of tea. The main focus of a tea gathering is not only the tea itself, which of course should be of the highest quality and prepared in the most perfect manner, nor is it only the elegant and precise movements required for the skillful preparation of the tea. The way of tea, also known as chado, is a practice far deeper in which host and guest meet to share an unprecedented, unique, and unrepeatable moment together. All the senses are stimulated, from the artistry of the sweets, the masterful calligraphy in the alcove, the simplicity and poignancy of a delicate flower arrangement, the fragrance of rare incense in the hearth. All these elements point subtly to the thoughtfulness and creativity of the host. At the heart of our practice is the tea lesson. The student enters the tea room, bows to the teacher, and asks, "Please, will you receive me as your disciple today? I would be so grateful for your instruction." With less than 1% of the Japanese population practicing tea, we are fortunate indeed to find a teacher willing to accept us into their small and elite group. In the city of 500,000 where I first studied tea, there were over 100 teachers of Chanoyu. However, joining the right group is critical and never undertaken lightly, because we form lifelong relationships with our teachers and our classmates. Tea students spend many decades mastering each method of tea preparation. With 24 seasons in the tea world, there is an ever-changing cycle of flowers, of utensils to suit nature's moods. Each kata, or form of tea making, has well over 150 distinct movements. Memorizing this dance of the hands is done through repetition in the twice-monthly lessons. At that gentle rate of study, it is no wonder that many of my classmates say it took them well over 25 years to feel comfortable with dozens of tea patterns and methods. With so much to learn and understand, it is not surprising that students form the greatest part of the world of Chanoyu. There may be a 20-to-1 ratio of students to teachers, and fewer still of these teachers may host other practitioners, their own students, or outsiders to Chanoyu in special gatherings. The etiquette, as well as the historical knowledge required to participate, inhibits many Japanese from crossing into the tea room. Here in Canada, though, I find Canadians have an open curiosity and desire to explore, experience, and understand this great tradition. Camellia House welcomes everyone at any age and background to join in a simple gathering that we hold on a weekly basis. Through study, lectures, presentations, and invitations to participate, Camellia Teas reaches well over 1,000 guests a year. The host of a tea gathering carefully selects utensils, creating a combination of seasonal references and ideally using valuable and treasured objects through which we exchange a love of many traditional arts. By skillfully weaving the selection of utensils into each gathering, The host and the guest depart feeling refreshed, stimulated from sharing precious moments of peace and tranquility in nature or in a natural setting, in a spare room called a chashitsu, clothed only in the antiques and items used for that day. Through this selection, the feeling which emanates from the host and the guest, the heart of a tea person, is revealed. Chanoyu can be interpreted in so many ways. An occasion for us to practice the virtues of respect, consideration, gratitude, humility, and self-discipline. An opportunity to view and appreciate rare antiques and treasured items of historic value. An opportunity to enjoy a gathering of hours in refined and educated company. To experience an unprecedented and unrepeatable quiet moment and to savor the richness of an ancient practice. To explore the benefit of Chanoyu and its ability to bring us to a place of peace in our contemporary life. When guests share sincere feelings of reverence and humility, true harmony blossoms. In this atmosphere where all are respected, valued, and appreciated, where consideration for both people and objects are practiced, we meditate together towards the highest version of ourselves as human beings, ideally radiating that energy outside the tea room into our daily life.